Hey guys, what's up? It's Kendall again, and welcome back to my Tarot Tuesdays. The inspiration behind today's makeup look is all about the Leo energy of look at me, center of attention, bold and gold, baby. So we've got the gold flakes going on. I love using these in makeup looks. Today we're going to dive into the Strength Tarot card. The Strength Tarot card, it's strength, it's got our lion, the angel, infinity, yes, Leo energy. So let's go ahead and dive into today's look. Let's hop in, y'all. Okay, so that the strength card, the energy it gives is automatically Leo. Okay, the Leo energy is present. She wants to be seen, center of attention. She's gold, she's bold. Okay, if you're interested in any of the products that you'll be seeing in today's video, I do list all the products I use down below in the description box. But let's go ahead and get into it. We are still in the major arcana of cards, so this is all about spiritual, emotional, and physical lessons and growing. The strength card is exactly what it sounds like. It's about strength, baby. This is number 8 in the deck, so this is going to represent long-term stability and perseverance. You can see our little woman on the card. She has a little infinity sign over her head, at least on my version it does. The little infinity sign is all about that higher understanding and wisdom. The card has the lady and the lion, obviously, as you can see, and what that's representing is the two aspects that are within everybody. You have the wild versus the tame. You have the virtue versus life. You have the light versus shadow. So that's representing the two sides of everybody. Some people see the lion and they think that it's a frightening thing. That's not what this card is trying to portray. The lion is being pet, and she is not afraid of the lion. She's not afraid of its strength. She's not afraid of its roar. The background of this card is the color yellow, which represents the light shown in dark times. This is another card where we have someone wearing the color white. In this card, she's wearing a long white robe. If you're new to tarot, just remember that the color white is always going to be associated with that purity, that pure part of who you are. If you look closely at the lion, you can see that his tail is in between his legs, which if you look at animals' behavior, that usually means it's a sign of submission or fear. And in this case, I feel like it's kind of both. At least that's my interpretation of it. You're summoning the courage to face your fears in life. Oh my God, this eyelash will not stay where it needs to stay. Okay, anywho, when I look at the card and I see the woman kind of like petting him or kind of leaning down into it, I kind of interpret that as leaning into your fear and getting to know that fear. It's kind of like petting a dog. You want to just go up to a random dog and just start like petting it if you didn't know if it was nice or friendly or whatever, you know? So you kind of like ease up into it, you get to know it a little bit, and then you just go in and you face it head on. And I feel like that's what this card is saying to us with the interpretation of the woman petting the lion. It's kind of like, okay, you're kind of scary, but let me just kind of approach you slowly and see what happens. Like I said, she's not afraid to approach it. So when you look at this, you kind of just remind yourself to approach things calmly and be strong. Be strong. Know that you have the discipline to do this. Know that you have the strength to do the hard things in life, to face the hard things. You know, your fears are not easy to face, okay? And whoever says they are is full of shit. Hold on. This is also why I really like that this card is labeled strength. And this is one of my favorite cards because you have to have strength to face your fears. Like, not everyone has the strength to do that. And sometimes when this card is pulled, it's like a reminder that facing your fears is scary. Facing your fears is scary, but you have the strength and the courage to do it. You can see that she's holding the jaw of the lion. Okay, you have to be some sort of badassery to do that, okay? Not anyone is just going to walk up to a lion and be like, "Yeah, here's my hand. Please don't eat it." You have to have courage to do that. So, this is what this card is really showing is the courage, the confidence to face your fears, get a hold of that strength. You can do it. The lion itself is courage, desire, and passion. These are all good characteristics, but remember, if they're not in check, they can be extremely destructive. Think about it. If a lion doesn't have its courage and desire and passion in check, it's probably going to tear apart everything in sight. Okay, so we pulled the card. We understand the symbolism behind the picture of the card, but what does it mean in your reading? When you're pulling this in in a general reading, it really just, hold on, I cannot speak into this. You might have distressful times in your life currently or coming, but it's showing you that if you really tune in, you have the strength to deal with it, okay? Your compassion is going to aid you in this, whatever it is that may be bothering you, or maybe just something hard you're going through. It's reminding you, be fearless and face it. Do not cower, do not run from it. Face it head on, deal with it. You can do it. Be ready and fight whatever it is you have to fight against for a little bit. Have the strength to do it. Side note, this MAC matte medium rosy skin finish, she has been my go-to for bronzer. She's freaking beautiful. Now for the fun part of this look, I love gold flakes. They're dramatic and I love them. So let's get into the love, career, and finance meaning behind the strength card. If you are pulling this card in a love reading, let me tell you, there is fiery, passionate love going on. It's intense. This is an intense card. Maybe you're intensely in love with somebody. Maybe just the chemistry between you guys is crazy. It's very strong in love, very passionate in love. Maybe you feel this way with a person. Maybe you both are like this in your current relationship. But you have to be careful because this can involve a lot of anger, a lot of jealousy. Look at those gold flakes. Like, they're just freaking stunning. I love them. Because there's so much passion, there can be emotional explosions. So watch out for that. If you find yourself in arguments or heated discussions with this partner or person, you're going to want to remember that calmness and control that's within you because you guys both are so passionate. It's not going to help you if you're both just blurting shit out, you know? You want to keep the calmness, keep the control, and everything will be fine. Don't let your anger get the best of you. Let's talk what this means in your career. You could be finding anger, that drive, that passion in what you're doing. It's important to keep those things in check because you want them to work in harmony. You don't want them to work against you. Channel all of that energy, all of that passion, maybe some of that anger, channel it into what you're doing and create good, positive energy from it. You don't want it to overtake you and cause destruction within your career. This card is signaling you already have the talent, you already have the skill set that may not be getting recognized around you. Keep doing things to get it noticed. If you're up for promotion, make those good qualities about yourself shown very outwardly. Show that you have the strength in those specific skill sets and that hopefully it will get you noticed within the workplace. Lastly, financially, if you're pulling the strength card, it's showing you to take control of your finances. It's showing you to tame the control of what you have financially. You may be ready to make bold moves financially. Maybe you're going to go buy a house. Maybe you're buying a very expensive car. Maybe you're using your finances to fuel your dreams. And this is the perfect time to do it as long as you keep that control of it. Overall, with the strength card, we heard the word control a lot. Desire, passion, control. You have the inner control and ability to get what you want through strength, desire, and passion. Remember that word control, okay? Tame yourself, tame that inner lion within you. This is my card that I have in my deck. The strength card is going to be a yes card. So if you're asking yes or no questions, this is going to pull a yes for you. And I really like to read some of these quotes that are on my card or manifestations on my card because I feel like they go so perfectly with them. For the strength card, it says, strength begins with the choice to be kind to myself. Honestly, when I look at this and I read this, it's kind of like that angel. That's what I'm going to call her on this card. It's kind of like that angel is coming down to her wild side and being like, I see you. I can utilize you, but I'm going to keep you tame and we're going to balance each other. This is a Leo card, so I really wanted to pull out the drama of look at me, and strength. I think of warriors, I think of angels, I think of courage, I think of fearlessness and passion and desire. So that's what I really wanted to pull into this look, and I think I did just that. So this is going to be the final look for today's video and tarot card. I hope you enjoyed today's Tarot Tuesday. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss another Tarot Tuesday with me. I'm going to see you in the next one.